was asked to go through an example of using a timer, so I'm going to go through timer on. Timer off is very similar, difference being the output gets set to false or low after the timer is reached. So we're going to add a contact and a coil just so that we can see something actually happening in our program. And I've already added input and an output. I've set the types to Boolean, and in this case we don't have any location set. There's no, for the project, you'll need to set locations at least for the parts that are going to be evaluated. So the simulator will provide some kind of signal to input, and then we'll be checking output. You can have interim values, variables, and those don't require a location. So now that I've set input and an output, I'm going to add a block. And the block in this example is going to be timer on. Just take a quick look. So it takes a Boolean for an input. It takes a time for input as well. And then we have output of Q, which is the current status, and then ET, which reflects the current state of the counter in the timer. So we'll wire the input to the in, we'll set the Q to the output coil, and the final piece that we need is time value. So I'm going to do that using a variable, and the expression we're going to use is t hash, and then I'll just set it to 5 seconds. Click OK, and then we'll wire that up to the PT. And now that we're finished, we'll go and start the PLC. I'll give it just a second here. Alright, so my PLC has started running. I've switched over to the debug mode and to the debugger, and I did that by clicking on debug instance. And then I'll set the input to true. And we can see the timer is started, and at 5 seconds it's going to set the output coil to high.